Hello everyone, this is Caleb in Math 3410. This is video 1, and today we're going to be talking about the integrating factor method and how to solve first-order linear differential equations. So for our first-order linear form, there are two forms, non-homogeneous and homogeneous. The equations are very similar, but for non-homogeneous, pty prime plus qty equals g of t. And note that it's g of t and not 0. And then for homogeneous, it's p of t y prime plus qt y equals 0, and that is homogeneous. Only difference between these two is g of t and 0. Remember, homogeneous, 0. For our method, we're going to place in this form dy over dx plus pxy equals qx. You might have to divide the p out, but that'll usually just be simple algebra, but you would do that to get it in that form. The integrating factor, you'll find that by using what you find up there and you plug it in here. So integrating factor equals e integral px dx. Like I said, here based on that equation you find up here. Then you'll multiply the equation by the integrating factor using integrating factor of dy dx plus integrating factor of pxy prime equals integrating factor of qx. And I'll note that dy over dx, integrating factor of y will be the product rule. That's actually in that right there. So next you'll take the integral of both sides. Integrating factor times y equals the integral of integrating factor times qx dx. Lastly, you'll solve it out to find y, and it would usually be in this equation. Y equals 1 over integrating factor integral of integrating factor qx dx. Now I'm going to show you how, if you use those steps, you're able to solve number 6 from the homework. It was t y prime plus y equals sine t. So anyway, first you're going to put it into that equation that we talked about in step 1. So there you can see we plugged it in. Next, you're going to find the integrating factor. And you can see here the steps we got, integrating factor. Next, you're going to multiply by the integrating factor by taking the integral of the derivative. You can see we did that. Then to find y, you're going to find the integral, what you found up here, and you'll get the y. Next, you're going to solve out to find C1. And here it's really just simple algebra to get up to this point. We solved there. Then here, you plug, or you're continuing to find C1, but by simple algebra, you'll see it equals 1, and you'll work it out to eventually find C1 equals pi over 2. And you will go and plug it into the equation, right there that you found after your integration. And plug it in right there, and you'll multiply it through, and you'll get your answer. So I hope this was informative. Hope you guys learned something, and hope that you have a great rest of your day.